हेलो बच्चों, टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट चैप्टर 3 कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री. To understand the concept of coordinate geometry, let us talk about the measurement. When we say to measure something, then we measure the thing only in one direction. Whatever you want to measure, suppose length of your room in which you reside, when you measure the length, that would be in one direction. Let us draw a rectangular room. If you want to know the length of the room, you will measure in this direction. This is length of the room, and you will say, suppose it is 12 feet or whatever. And if you want to measure the length, breadth, you will measure in this direction. At a time, you measure the length of the object or anything that is in one direction. Suppose if you want to express, let us take an example. Any object is kept here. Object means you can consider a table in the room. Suppose this table is put in the room at any place. I am taking here. Let us name the room. It is A, B, C, D. If you want to express the position of the table with respect to wall AB, then you will measure it in this direction, and you will say whether it is 2 feet or 3 feet, or in meter measurement you can take, or feet, whatever, that is suppose 3 feet away from the wall AB. If I only say it is 3 feet away from the wall AB, so this may be at this place, this may be at this place, table may be at this place. Wherever you place the table, it will be 3 feet away from the wall AB, but the exact position is not specified by telling the distance of the table from the wall AB. If you want to fix the position, suppose I am telling you the table is at that place regarding some measurement, and you obtain the exact position, then you will have to take another measurement, that is you can take the second measurement with respect to wall AD. Suppose this is your table P, and this measurement is PQ and PR. If I am telling you the distance of the table from wall AB is 3 feet, and distance of table from wall AD 2 feet. By taking two measurements, you will get the exact position. When I am saying measurement from wall AB, definitely you will measure from AB, neither from DC or any other wall. When I am talking about the measurement with respect to wall AD, from AD you will start measuring from this wall. In this way you will get the exact position of the table. So what you are observing here, to specify the specific position of any object, in this case table, and whatever you want to express, there are two measurements required. One thing I should also discuss you, if you take the another measurement from the wall DC, then again situation will arise. This is 3 feet, this is 2 feet. So wherever you place the table, distance will be followed, and position is not the fixed position. It means the two measurement direction must be perpendicular to each other. This is the concept exercise 3.1, the measurement of an object regarding its fixed position. In 3.1 only two questions have been given. One is regarding the table, and that is the practical approach. You can measure the position of the table, reading table in your room wherever you are this time, and measure the position. Other objects also, you can measure your bed, you can measure your chair, etc. And the concept what I am talking about, the measurement in two perpendicular direction, this is the base of the chapter coordinate geometry. Then moving ahead, today I will also discuss exercise 3.2 also, because two little exercises. In only conceptual approach if you will take, you will get two exercise 3.1 and 2. Now you have read about the number line in previous chapters. Number line is a straight line like this, stretching both sides up to infinity, taking at a point at 0 and 1 2 etc. If you draw two number lines perpendicular to each other, I am drawing the number line with the help of a scale by pausing the video. Just a moment. Well, I have drawn this diagram. There are two number lines. One is horizontal like this. I have taken here. Place two arrows. It is stretching up to both sides up to infinity, and this is vertical. Vertical in the sense the angle between two number lines is 90 degree. This is important thing to be mentioned. As this is the perpendicular line, you can draw two lines perpendicular to each other and mark like this. I have marked here at 1 centimeter distance, taking this as a starting point, and that is denoted by the letter O. This is a fix, it will be denoted by letter O, and it is called the origin. I am writing the names. This is specific names for this point. Wherever you draw two perpendicular lines on a page, diagram will be like this. This point will be called origin, and this horizontal line is called the x-axis, and the vertical line is called y-axis. Axis is a specific name, simply the line. It is x-axis, it is y-axis. Both are mutually perpendicular, and x-axis also having a markation on the difference of 1 centimeter, and on the y-axis also. When you draw these two lines, the page or the plane, you can say, where you are drawing the line is divided into four parts, 1 2 3 4, and it will be counted in this direction. This is called the anti-clockwise direction, and in the opposite direction of the movement of the watch. Then this is called the first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, and whole part is divided into four parts. Then one part is called the quadrant. This is called first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third, this is fourth. This is called origin. Now what you are observing, one thing more, this whole system is called, system means the two perpendicular measurement lines x and y axis drawn on a page, then this becomes the Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane is a specific name, and measurement in this plane is done in simultaneously in two directions. One is on x axis, other is on y axis. And suppose you are writing a point like this. This is the position point P. To specify the position of point P, you will have to measure the distance of this point along x axis and along y axis. Then you will locate the exact point. Means for point reaching this point P, you will have to move 2 units on x axis and 1 unit on y axis. And one thing you must understand, specifically any point P is denoted like x comma y. X is the x axis, y is the y axis. X axis means the measurement of x axis, means to reach the point P you have moved 2 unit on x axis. Then 2 will be written in bracket. First you will write 2, then y you have moved 1 unit, it is 1 unit. When you say the position of point P 2 comma 1, then you will reach specifically in this position. This is the two-way measurement of the coordinate system, means measurement in x direction and y direction as well. Now this I have plotted here. This position can also be in this way, 2 this side, 1 this side, or in this quadrant. Now one thing more. From the origin, if you move towards the right, right means towards your right hand, this is called the positive measurement. And if you measure towards the left side of your hand, this is called the negative measurement. And from the origin, if you move upside, then this is called positive. If you move downward, this is called negative. This in the concept of integer concept in previous classes you would have come to know the concept of negative and positive integers. Distance above the sea level measured positive, below the sea level measured negative. In the same manner, if you are taking this reference point, means you are starting your measurement from the point O. From the point O, when you measure upside, it is positive, measure downside, it is negative. It is positive towards right, towards left, it is negative. Now if your point is located in first quadrant, for reaching first quadrant you will have to move x and y both positive direction. In first quadrant the sign of the both the values will be plus comma plus, and in this x is negative, y is positive. The first value regarding x, that minus comma plus. In third quadrant both x and y negative, minus comma minus, and both in this quadrant fourth, x positive, y negative, plus comma minus. It means there is a specific point notation. If I am talking about the point minus 2 comma 3, minus 2 comma 3 means x is negative, y is positive. X negative means by looking just the sign of the system is minus comma plus. 3 is positive and 2 is negative. Then if you only consider the sign, by looking the sign you can specify that this point will be specified in second quadrant, because sign is matching, plus comma minus comma plus. If you want to locate the point, then minus 2 you move on the x axis, 3 unit regard towards the y, then 1 2 3, whatever the third unit, you will place the point like this, minus 2 comma 3. Then with respect to sign convention, you can reach the quadrant in which the point is to be specified and you can plot the point. There are two things: you can read the position of the point and you can also plot the point. I have first plotted point V, then I read it 2 comma 1 its value, or you can say. Now this time I have taken the point minus 2 comma 3, then I have plotted the point. In exercise 3.2 there are some 1 or 2 questions, I think. There is simply to read the values given in the graph, and on your graph paper this system will be drawn on the graph paper. Actually this here I am taking the plain paper normal, but when you are doing your work you should take a graph paper and 2 horizontal lines should be drawn, and you will get a lot of horizontal and vertical lines. So then one of the lines would be considered vertical and horizontal x and y axis, horizontal x, vertical y, and regarding lines will give you the direction. Simply you can move and in this on the lines and you can get the position of the points. Then you attempt today exercise 3.2 1 and 2. Your homework would be exercise 3.1 and 3.2. Thank you.